What up, yo? Your boy Mike back again, and today I'm coming at y'all with another video. Now, the reason why I haven't been really popping videos out like that is because it's been unbelievably scorching fucking hot, and I don't have an AC in my apartment. In order to get that, you gotta work out all this bullshit with my landlord, and that's not even worth it. You know what I mean? And luckily I got, fans that work. But some days when it's scorching, it's like unbearable. So when I record, I like to shut everything off because you hear the feedback of the fan and all that. The noise of the fan coming through. And I can't have that in my video. It will sound like shit. So that's why I've been not really pumping them out. I gave y'all two new installments of my story time around 2 days ago. Just expect a new one today. And yeah, man, keep shit popping. More hip hop stuff coming, more metal and hard rock stuff coming. That's the basis of my channel, which I want to do. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So yeah, yo. Today I'll be discussing my second favorite band of all time. I'm talking about the fucking hard rock powerhouse known as Kiss. Now, I will be ranking their discography from 1974 to 1983. Reason being, I'm not gonna do the whole discography. They just have a slew of horrific albums after 83, in my opinion. I don't like anything after 83. Nothing. Maybe a song or two here and there, but no, I like nothing. When I mean a song or two here and there, I mean like on like one or two albums, you know what I mean? It's just bad shit that I don't like. Get into that a little later. But how I got into Kiss was my Uncle Martin, who I talk about a lot on this channel. My uncle got me into them around the same time I was getting into hip hop. He was putting metal and hard rock in my listening that I would listen to. And first rock band I really remember digging and seeing and stuff was Led Zeppelin. And I watched Led Zeppelin's The Song Remains the Same on VH1 back in the day. This had to be 95, somewhere around there. Or maybe even, no, fuck that. That's totally wrong because I didn't start collecting shit till 95. But, like, when I first heard it, this had to be like 92. You feel me? I was like 8, 7, 8, 7 probably. Real young, right? And I remember the first time I seen Led Zeppelin, I heard them on the radio first. I heard Immigrant Song off Led Zeppelin 3, Stay With a Heaven off Led Zeppelin 4. I think that's about it. And then I seen them on VH1. The song remains the same film, like a concert movie with like all kind of weird skits gelled in between that. And I was like, yo, these guys look fucking cool. Robert Plant with his fucking tight ass jeans, fucking vest with his fucking chest showing and shit, just a fucking rock god. And you got Jimmy Page in that fucking sparkly sequin attire, and John Bonham going ham on the fucking drums, and John Paul Jones is playing the background on the bass. It was just these guys look like fucking gods. You know what I mean? I love Led Zeppelin, still do to this day. And around that same time, I heard Kiss. My uncle would play like Detroit Rock City and God of Thunder. He played a Destroyer record, and I was like, I like this shit too, you know what I mean? And I want to know what they. In my mind, when I was hearing Kiss, my uncle didn't tell me shit at this time. Didn't show me the album cover, nothing. I'm thinking in my mind, these guys look like the Zeppelin, like, street guys. You know what I mean? Just regular street gear, long hair. So in my mind, I'm thinking all that, right? And out the blue, he's like, yo, this is what Kiss looks like. And one of his 70s magazines, my uncle, he collects like various clippings and advertisements from over the years, and he has some crazy shit, yo. He's amazing at collecting and saving. This picture of Kiss from 1977, standing on cubes, the famous fucking Love Gun era cube photo shoot. You could actually see that. Just Google it, Kiss 1977 cubes, something like that. To stand on these cubes, and I wish I had the fucking know how. Watch YouTube video when an image pops up. Wish I could do that. I don't know how to do that. But yeah, that was an image that I seen, and I was just like blown away. Cause a lot of Kiss fans, like little kids. I was a little kid then. In the '70s, my uncle told me they weren't even fans of the music. They were just a fan of the show and the look. I got the music first. The look, the awesome look, was just the background, yo. And I was just like, yo, they look so cool though. And I just kept staring at it, yo. And for some reason, ever since I seen that, it wasn't enough. I had to see these guys in action. I had to see them playing. Because obviously, like I said, I seen Led Zeppelin, the song of me the same. I wanted to see these guys playing, talking, a visual of them actually moving. I was just a fiend for that, and I didn't see that until like a little while later. I think when Kiss put out that shitty ass smashes, thrashes, and hits compilation. I think it's then they put out the Rock and Roll Night video, which is just a montage of them without makeup from like the 80s and stuff, and around that time frame, and them with makeup playing in the 70s, and they showed up a couple of shots of them playing in the 70s, and I was like, that's fucking cool. But that was still wasn't enough. I wouldn't get my Kiss fix till much later, and I'll talk about that later. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, oh yeah, by like '95 and stuff, start getting the albums. You know, got Destroyer, call it a day. You know what I mean? Fan of Ascent. So let's break down the albums from 1974 to 1983. I'm ranking them worst to best, least favorite to favorite. From that time frame, the worst Kiss album, my least favorite. I don't have a hard copy of this album, nor do I fucking want it. It's the 1980 turd known as Unmasked. By this time, Kiss was just not popular at all. Just you think they were off the face of the fucking earth, you know what I mean? They oh man. They sold out with Dynasty, with the I Was Made for Loving You. Terrible fucking song. They did that corny Kiss Me's the Phantom of the Park movie. Atrocious fucking movie. Laughable. Stupid. Can't stand that fucking movie. They were not doing good. Peter Criss and Ace Frehley just wanted out. Peter wasn't even on the album. I don't know who played on that. I don't know. I have no clue who played on Unmasked. I didn't do my homework on that. Was it Antoine Fig who played on Dynasty? I don't know who played drums on there. Ace, I believe, was on there, and Gene and Paul, of course, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley. But the album's just trash. Shandy, garbage. Fucking. She's So European, garbage. Torpedo Girl, trash. I like nothing on that album. Nothing. I just don't like that album whatsoever. Garbage, yo. Peter Criss is in the video for Shandy, but he left right after that. Utter trash. That album sucks. Fucking Unmasked. There you go. Don't like that album whatsoever. Nor will I ever have it in my collection. I took it. My uncle got every single Kiss album known to man, except the latter '80s makeup. I mean, non-makeup stuff. He don't have none of that shit, but he has all the great stuff and other items and vinyls. He has everything. So I borrowed the Unmasked from him, ripped it over to my iTunes and listened to it, and was just last time I heard that was like late '90s, early 2000s. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. Unmasked is utter garbage. Don't like it. Okay, next in my ranking. Don't have the CD either, nor do I want it. 1981's The Elder. Not as bad as Unmasked by any means. I just think it was the wrong direction. You know what I mean? Gene Simmons, he heard Pink Floyd's masterpiece, The Wall, and he wanted to kind of follow the Who with Tommy and Quadrophenia, do a rock opera, and it didn't pan out well for Kiss whatsoever. The Elder has some good songs. You know, I'm a big fan of Dark Light. You know, Ace Frehley sang that song. Um, Mr. Blackwell, sung by Gene Simmons, amazing song. I, great song. I love I. The Oath, great song. After that, everything is not good. The Elder's half and half for me. I don't like it that much whatsoever. It's overblown. They got back with Bob Ezrin. The album cover is just cheesy. The hand on the door and stuff. I don't like it. A lot of people like The Elder though, man. And all power to you. But the songs that I named are really good. They are though. I'll give them that. And World Without Heroes is okay too. I like that song. It's okay. But everything else, not that good. You know, they try to go the rock opera route, and it doesn't. It's not. That's not them. Kiss is a hard rock and raunchy band. It don't work. Don't like that album that much at all. It's not for me, yo. It's not for me. So there you go. Now albums that I do physically have, and I'm happy to have coming up next is Kiss with that 1979 album Dynasty. Um, Peter, Chris, and Ace. Frehley were doing very bad at this time. Ace Frehley on a copious amounts of drugs and alcohol. Peter Chris as well. During this time to promote this album, they was on this show. For the life of me, I forgot the name of the fucking guy. But they were on this show where Ace Frehley was just absolutely drunk out of his fucking mind. It is some of the most funniest shit you'll ever see in your life. Oh man, it is funny, man. I'll try to put it in the link of the description. You can just check it out. Ace is drunk. He has like a teddy bear. He puts his gear, like his costume, his accessories on the bear. Says, "I got a space bear." He's laughing uncontrollably. I think the guy asks him, "What does he do?" He's like, "I'm a plumber." Shit like that. It's funny, man. And you can see Gene Simmons just absolutely pissed off. He's not happy at all, yo. You know, Peter Chris is laughing. You know, Paul's kind of chuckling too, but Gene's not happy. And Ace even said he was drunk and he ran with it. He said that on an amazing piece that VH1 did when VH1 was actually good. When Kiss ruled the world, it's on YouTube. You can find it. It's a great watch. And Ace was just out of his mind in that interview. Like Kiss was falling apart. They really was at that time. But they were gonna break up in like '78, but because Ace wanted to do a solo album, and Paul said, "What if we all do solo albums and we dedicate them to each other?" You know what I mean? And that's what they did. You know, and that saved Kiss. So after the solo albums in '78, they did this record, and this when they did "I Was Made for Loving You," the fucking big single, and it was fucking hated by the diehards. The OG true Kiss fans did not like it at all, and rightfully so. Me myself would say they sold the fuck out. I despise "I Was Made for Loving You." I think it is horrendous, horrendous, bad fucking song, disco shit. It is fucking bad. I don't like it at all. I fucking hate it. To be quite frank, I just don't like it at all. Trash. But the rest of this album is immaculate. I love it, man. favorite track on here, probably Magic Touch, man. Sung by the amazing Paul Stanley. That guy is just fucking brilliant with his vocals on that. Great. Second favorite song, Hard Times, sung by Ace Frehley. Great shit on there, man. X-Ray Eyes, Gene Simmons, he killed that. Peter Criss did Dirty Living vocals, amazing. The drumming on here, which I fucking hate this when Kiss did this. Peter Criss doesn't play on this album at all. He plays on Dirty Living, I think, and that's it on his own cut. But Anton Fig, he's like a session musician. He might be in some bands, I don't know. But he drummed on this whole album. He played drums on here, not Peter Criss. Ace did all the guitar work, I'm pretty sure, along with Paul Stanley, of course, because Paul's a rhythm guitarist, Ace's lead. But yeah, man, pretty good fucking album. Aside from I Was Made for Loving You, I just can't really fucking stomach that song. But yeah, Kiss with the 1979 album Dynasty. That's in my ranking. Next, great album. Kiss with that 1983 album, Lick It Up. But this time, Ace Frehley and Peter Criss were not in the band. It was Eric Carr on drums and Vinnie Vincent on guitar. There's Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. Now, after the amazing Creatures of the Night, they unmasked, literally, took the face paint off, went on MTV and revealed it. It's pretty. It's a funny segment. Just the way they show, the broadcasters like naming off the members, and it shows them looking all serious without the face paint. It's pretty fucking corny, but yeah, this album is great, man. It's fantastic. Um, Aside from the title track, "Look It Up," I fucking hate that song. Very glammy and glam rock and shit like that. Don't like it. Hairbanish, you know, don't like that at all. Even though the hairband and glam scene wasn't really popping at this time, they didn't, this is like '83 when metal was still like ruling shit, and it's a fucking good album. It's like the older, well, the younger fucking brother to Creatures of the Night. Amazing. My favorite song on here, without a doubt, is Young and Wasted. Gene Simmons killed that shit. Love the backing vocals. I think it's Vinny and Eric Carr. Amazing. And on the eighth day, sung by Gene Simmons as well. Great shit. All Hell's Breaking Loose is great. A Million to One fits like a glove. Not for the Innocent is so good. Exciter is amazing. I like every single track on here, minus Lick It Up. I love this album, 1983. And yes, Vinnie Vincent did save Kiss in my opinion. Vinnie Vincent, amazing guitar player. Great album too. I like this album a lot. It's a really fucking good album. Kiss, Look It Up, 1983. That last good album, in my opinion. Everything after this is straight trash. Love this album, Death. Great, great shit. Look it up. 83, great shit. Next is their debut, Kiss, self-titled. Amazing album. Incredible album. Look at Peter Criss's face paint though. Very fucking nuts. It was different. I think he didn't have an official design then, so the makeup guy was like, "I'll put this on you." Ace Frehley spray painted his hair silver, and he had a hard time getting that out. I think it took him days, is what they said. And yeah, man, there's various shots of this photo shoot, and it's amazing. I love the pics from the photo shoot. It's really good. But yeah, this album is amazing. I like it a lot. I like everything on here. A lot of people can't stand "Kissing Time." I like that song. A lot of people just for some reason don't like "Love Theme" from Kiss. In my opinion, amazing instrumental. I just love it. Um, my favorite track on here though has to be the Ace Frehley penned "Cold Gin." Ace Frehley wrote it, and Gene Simmons sang it. And the whole philosophy that was from Kiss from the beginning, when they got together in 1973 or whatever, was let's be like heavy metal Beatles. You know what I mean? Like the Beatles, they all sang. All four members sang. Just like Kiss, all four members, do vocal abilities. And great shit, man. This album is just fantastic. Ace Frehley does not sing until the 1977 album Love Gun. He was very shy to sing, but he always wrote shit. And this album is just great, man. I love every single song, as I said. You got Strutter, the amazing Strutter. Nothing to Lose. Oh, it's fucking great. Firehouse. Um, Let Me Know is great. 100,000 Years, fantastic. Black Diamond is an epic song. Yeah, man, just a great fucking album. Kiss, self-titled, 74. Before I go on the next album, get a sip of water in this motherfucker. So, next, we got Creatures of the Night, 1982. Despite this cover, Ace Frehley, to my knowledge, doesn't play a fucking lick on this album. He left the band. There's Eric Carr. I believe Eric Carr's second time playing on a studio album. He got in the band around Unmasked time, and yeah, he's an amazing drummer. He is as metal can get on drumming. It's too bad that he has pretty much a shit discography with Kiss, in my opinion. The only albums I like that he's on is this and Lick It Up. And R.I.P. to Eric Carr. He passed away of cancer in 1991. Very unfortunate. Very nice guy that I hear, and he's an amazing drummer. Absolutely incredible drummer. This guy hits the fucking cymbals and shit like a madman. Great drummer, man. Love this album cover. It should have been Vinnie Vincent on the cover too, because this is Vinnie Vincent's debut. I think some session guitarists filled in too. Vinnie played on here as well, and he stood in the band up to like '83. But yeah, man, just fantastic album. Like this album's heavy as shit. Not one song I don't like on here. I love everything. The single, I Love It Loud, sung by Gene Simmons, is amazing. My favorite song on here, hands down, is War Machine. War Machine is just so captivating and heavy, and it's amazing. The drum sound on this album is like one of my favorite things about the record. The drum sound is unparalleled. It is just terrific, yo. Eric Carr just slays on the motherfucking drums, yo. I love this album. Love it, love it, love it. Rock and Roll Hell, Danger, Keep Me Coming, Satan Sinner, the title track Creatures of the Night, Killer. Great album. There's nothing much more I can say about it. It is fantastic. Fantastic. Creatures of the Night, 1983. There's a a variant cover to this which is atrocious, which has Bruce Kulick on the cover. He didn't even fucking play on the album. He didn't come into the band till much later. Oh, it's bad. But yeah, man. Creatures of the Night, 1982. Amazing. Great album. Next is 1974's Harder Than Hell. The same year they released their self-titled, they released this. This shit is incredible. Love every single song on here. It's amazing. The album cover, um, Ace, that's like photoshopped in before Photoshop was even a thing. Because half of his face was painted like the right side, and the left side of his face is all fucked up. because he got in a car accident prior to taking this photo, and they had to like cover that shit up. You know what I mean? And putting makeup on that would like burn or something the cuts. So they just did that, and this is amazing. This album is so great. The song quality is pretty shit, to be honest with you, but it gives it like a doom and gloom feel to it. Like Strange Ways sounds like Sabbathy in my opinion, and I love that fucking song. Sung by Peter Criss, written by Ace Frehley, just an amazing fucking song. Got the Shoes is great. Parasite is amazing. Going Blind, top three Gene Simmons song for me. Going Blind is amazing. Harder Than Hell. Let Me Go Rock and Roll. All the Way. Oh, I love that. Mainline Peter Criss body bags that. Great shit. Coming Home. Strange Ways, as I said, my favorite song. Watching You. Oh, Gene Simmons kills Watching You. Great, great shit. Love the back cover, man. And I know this laptop is shit. But you see Paul Stanley with that bitch right there? It's kind of hard to see. She had a vinyl or something. Um, Paul Stanley got unbelievably drunk during this, and there was like orgies. That bitch with Peter like sucked them off and shit. Peter Criss talked about that in his book, I believe. And yeah, it was just a crazy fucking photo shoot in '74. This album is great, man. Fantastic, heavy, love, 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 Harder Than Hell. 1974, great shit. Next, 1977's Love Gun. This album cover is beyond iconic. This is when Kiss was on top of the fucking world. Their costumes was the greatest in my opinion. That's my favorite Kiss costumes. They were on top of the world. They would get Mego action figures at the time. Um, they would get all kind of crazy merchandise, pinball machines, lunch boxes, fucking you name it, Kiss radios. They were doing it big, man. You know, and even though Ace Frehley said the merchandise started getting overkill, you know what I mean, and seeing more and more little kids at the shows, but that happened towards Dynasty, after this. But yeah, '77 Love Gun, amazing. Um, Cover painted by I think Ken Kelly is his name. I think that's his name. But yeah, man, this album is just fantastic. Ace Frehley's debut on vocals. He recorded "Shock Me" laying on his back for some reason, with all the lights off. I think some crazy shit like that. But yeah, man, this album out the gate with "I Stole Your Love," thunderous fucking Kiss cut, sung by Paul Stanley. Love that. Christine 16, sung by Gene Simmons. "Shock Me," like I said, Ace Frehley's debut on vocals. Love Gun, amazing fucking song. Peter Criss with his amazing cut, Hooligan. Almost Human by Gene Simmons. Fucking dope. I love Almost Human. Real grimy and dark. Almost Human is really good. Love Gene's vocals on there too. Plastic Caster. Plastic Caster is basically about getting your dick molded. Um, there were these girls. Forgot their names, but they were called the Plastic Casters. They would like mold the cocks of rock stars. They did Jimi Hendrix, and I believe they did Gene. I'm not too sure about that, but yeah, this is about just getting your dick molded, I guess. Then She Kissed Me, which was a cover song of some fucking '50s shit. I can't remember. Early '60s. I don't know what the fuck. I don't like that cover song. The only song I don't like on Love Gun is that. But this album is amazing, incredible shit. 1977. I grew up with this fucking album, man. My uncle played this shit a lot. I fucking love it. It's one of my favorite Kiss albums ever, man. Kiss was at their fucking apex on this record. Just incredible, man. I love this album to death. Kiss Love Gun. 77, man. 1977. Now we get down to like the top three. Their most known album. Their most talked about. Their Sergeant Pepper, in my opinion. Destroyer. What can I say? An absolutely amazing album. 1976. They just did a live. the amazing double live album. They just did that, and they were on top of the world, man. They were fucking getting much love. The Kiss Army was formed around this time. You know, when they wouldn't play Kiss on the radio station, some dude said he would bomb it or some shit. You know, and that's how the Kiss Army was formed. But out the gate with Detroit Rock City, amazing intro of a guy like I think he's working on his car, and he gets in his car, he's listening to a live, and he's just driving and shit like that. It's just amazing. Then it kicks off with the song Detroit Rock City, sung by Paul Stanley. Amazing chorus, great instrumentation. I love it to death. King of the Nighttime World, another Paul song, just fucking great. My favorite song on this motherfucker, God of Thunder, sung by Gene Simmons. Real that's metal. That's American metal in the 70s. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Kiss isn't metal. That's metal, motherfucker. That is metal as metal can get, in my opinion. Um, also, although a 10 out of 10 record, in my opinion, nothing bad. Well, one song I don't like on here, and that's Great Expectations. It's fucking terrible. They got a choir on there. Gene Simmons is singing it. Right after God of Thunder, you put that on there. It's not good. I fucking hate that song. Bad song. Really shit song in my opinion. But Flaming Youth, great shit. Sweet Pain, amazing. Shout It Out Loud is so fucking good. Just the Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons going back and forth doing the vocal duties on there. An amazing, beautiful ballad known as Beth, sung by Peter Criss. I love Beth. I don't care what nobody says. Beth is great, man. And Do You Love Me by Paul Stanley. Paul Stanley on vocals on that. Amazing. I love this fucking album cover. Actually, this is the redo album cover. The original album cover wouldn't even see the light of day until like 2012. They called it Kiss Resurrection, and it's the original cover. They're not wearing their destroyer suits. They're wearing their alive costumes in that shot. It's painted by Ken Kelly again, and it is a great fucking sounding remaster of it. I want to get that. I borrowed my uncle's CD and ripped it, but I want to buy it for myself, and I will do that. But this shit is just incredible. Destroyer, immaculate fucking album. I love it, man. 1976. What can you say about this album right here? Also released in 1976. Rock and Roll Over, man. This shit is phenomenal. It don't get no better than this when it comes to Kiss, in my opinion. It's just a great, great album. I think there's nothing wrong with this album at all. I like every single song, everything. Out the cut with I Want You. Paul Stanley kills that vocal in there. Take Me. Calling Dr. Love. Very raunchy song from Gene Simmons. Love it. Ladies Room is amazing, sung by Gene Simmons as well. Baby Driver. Um, Up What Strange Ways, my favorite Peter Criss song, the Kiss song that is. Amazing. Love 'em and Leave 'em. Great, sung by Gene Simmons as well. Hard Luck Woman, sung by Peter Criss. Making Love. A hard rocking album. Just a great fucking album. Rocking all over 1976. This almost is my favorite, man. It really is. It almost is my favorite, yo. Like, there's nothing bad about it, you know? It's fucking great. I would have to say, though, how could I put this? To me, yeah, fuck it. My favorite album it's my favorite, but I still think this album is better than my favorite album. That is a fucked up logic, but it's true. You know what I mean? This is their best album, studio wise. To me, this is the best Kiss album. I fucking love it. I can't get enough of it. The artwork is just incredible. That's amazing. I love that artwork. Yeah, their best studio album, in my opinion. Fucking great. Kiss with Rock and Roll Over, 1976. And what I rank number one, it's my favorite Kiss album, but their best to me is Rock and Roll Over. Is 1975's Dress to Kill. Nothing wrong with this album at all. I like everything on here. Everything is terrific. And this shot right here, I don't know how good you can see that because this camera is shit. But they are wearing the suits of Bill Coin, their manager, because they were broke as fuck at this time and couldn't afford shit. So they had to just borrow his suits for the photo shoot of the record. And it's just a phenomenal album from top to bottom, in my opinion, man. I like everything on here. Everything on here. Room Service, Two Timer is fucking great. Ladies in Waiting, love that song. Getaway is great. Sung by Peter Criss. Rock Bottom, amazing. Come On and Love Me is fucking amazing. Anything for My Baby is great. She, real fucking heavy. That is American metal, as I said before. Love Her All I Can, my favorite Kiss song of all time, and my favorite song on this album. I love Her All I Can is great. I fucking love that shit. And the fucking their magnum opus. Everyone knows this fucking song, Rock and Roll All Night. Although I'm sick of hearing it, I absolutely love it. The studio version of this album is my favorite version of Rock and Roll All Night. Something about it, man. Just the fucking the way they sing the chorus all together. One big voice. I love it, man. That song is fucking great. That is amazing. Which, in my opinion, Kiss is very, very underrated. One of the greatest rock bands of all time. I gives a fuck what anybody says. And Dress to Kill is my favorite Kiss album of all time. Absolutely, man. This is my favorite Kiss album ever. Even though their best to me is Rockin' All Over, this is their like a great album. My favorite Kiss album. 1975's Dress to Kill. And there you have it with the ranking. But what I want to do, kind of like a bonus, is talk about the Alive albums that was released in '74 through like that time frame in the '70s, and the solo albums. So, Alive, Kiss Alive is, in my opinion, the greatest live album of all time. It's my favorite live album. It is fantastic. Songs from the self-titled album up to Dress to Kill is performed on here. 2 disc, amazing double album, double live album. Got these two dudes on the back holding that sign that is so fucking iconic. Released in 1975. Amazing. The drum solo from Peter Criss on here. Amazing, yo. Fucking Paul Stanley's stage raps, you know what I mean? Well, I talked to somebody backstage before, and they said they like drinking vodka and orange juice, you know, shit like that, yo. So fucking good. Just this whole fucking album is amazing. Incredible, incredible live album. Then in 1977, they released Alive 2. Incredible. Came with tattoos. My fucking copy does not come with tats. I don't know why. This is the 1997 remaster. My uncle has a remaster. His came with fucking tats. I don't know why I got gypped on the fucking tattoos. That irks the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie. It really does. Because I wanted it. But yeah, this shit is amazing. Just look at those fucking shots right there. It comes with an immaculate fucking booklet. So does a live one. But just spanning the career of Kiss from that point. You get the gist. Really fucking cool. They perform everything from Destroyer up to Love Gun on here is performed live. And on the second disc, they have some studio tracks. All American Man, Rockin' in the USA, Larger Than Life, Rocket Ride, and all. Oh, my bad. Any Way You Want It. And my favorite is Larger Than Life, featuring Gene Simmons on vocals and Ace Frehley's Rocket Ride. Amazing studio songs. Those songs are fantastic, man. Fantastic. So yeah, man. The Kiss Alive 1 and Kiss Alive 2 are fucking great. I love them both. The solo albums. Now, I will say I don't have all four. I only have two, which is gonna stay that way. There's no way in hell I'm buying these albums. Back in the mid '90s, I heard all the solo albums for the first time. My uncle owns all of them. I borrowed his Gene Simmons solo album from '78 and his Peter Criss '78 album. I ripped them to my iTunes and I fucking re-listened to them for the first time in some decades, and I fucking hate them. I fucking hate those albums. Gene Simmons has about two good fucking songs in there, like Burning Up with Fever, Radioactive, and that's it. Everything else sounds like a bunch of Paul McCartney fucking boring demos. If Paul McCartney was bored, there's some fucking shitty Rubber Soul era sounding Beatles stuff. It's not good at all. Rubber Soul's amazing, you know what I mean? But like that Gene's rendition of that trash. Fucking hate that album. He has the nerve to do uh Wish Upon a Star, I think. Fucking Pinocchio and shit. Terrible. That album is trash. Peter Criss's album too. I'm Gonna Love You was an okay track. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, I like that song. Everything else, garbage. I hate Peter Criss's solo album. A bunch of Tony Bennett sounding bullshit. I hate it. But Paul Stanley and Ace Frehley's 1978 solo albums are incredible. Incredible. Paul Stanley's solo album is my second favorite. Love and Chains be my favorite song on here. Ain't Quite Right is amazing. I love everything on here. It's Alright. Hold Me, Touch Me. Um, Goodbye. Move On. Tonight You Belong to Me. Amazing. You can't see it on here because it's way too dark, but they dedicate the album to each other. So Paul says to Ace, Gene, and Peter, great, great shit. All came with dope posters. I don't know if you could see this. The vinyl is way better, of course, but yeah, man, it's camera shit too. But like drawings like that, it's fucking dope. I love that shit. Yeah, but Paul Stanley's solo album is fucking good. I mean, really, really good, yo. Like Paul's album is fan fucking tastic. I love it, love it, love it. But the best solo album and better than some fucking Kiss albums, in my opinion, Ace Frehley's 1978 solo record. Heavy, spaced out. You can smoke a blunt to this shit. Fucking love it. Rip it out. Speed it back to my baby. Snowblind, my favorite song on here. Ozone. What's on Your Mind? New York Groove. I'm in Need of Love, man. That shit is great. Wiped Out. The amazing instrumental Fraction Mirror. New York Groove is a cover song to what band? I don't know. But yeah, man. Kiss, when they fucking decided to do the solo albums, they fucking kind of failed with Gene and Peter, but Ace's album is immaculate, yo. The crew that he assembled to do this, they play great on here. Ace kills it. Ace Frehley's my favorite Kiss member, by the way, too. So yeah, man. Ace Frehley, 78 solo record. Fantastic. Can't get enough of it. So yeah, man. There's my Kiss discography ranking from 1974 to 1983. I love this band. They get a lot of shit for stupid reasons, but I love Kiss, man. Great, great band in my opinion. So I'll see y'all motherfuckers on the flip side. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.